Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for our Elite Scholars Class of 2019.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this momentous occasion. I am Dr. Shaw, the proud principal of Elite Scholars Academy. I am delighted to welcome each of you as we celebrate the senior class of 2019. I would like to welcome our distinguished platform guests, our Clayton County board members, board chair, Ms. Jessie Goree, Ms. Mary Baker, Ms. Victoria Williams, our superintendent and CEO of schools, Dr. Morcease J. Beasley, our founder and former Governors Board Chair, Representative Mike Glanton, our Deputy Superintendent of School Leadership and Improvement, Dr. Raph Simpson, our Assistant Superintendent of Cluster B Schools, inclusive of Elite Scholars Academy, Dr. Keith Colbert, one of the hardest working APs in show business, Dr. Philip Ramsey, and our former assistant principal, who's always going to be a Royal Knight, Mr. Samuel Wayne West. We also have our partner in education, Mr. Rick Shrewsbury of Hurst Jones, also joining us on the platform. Faculty and staff, parents, family, and friends who have come from far and wide, I welcome you to the class. And to the class of 2019, we salute and honor you. Each of you should feel a sense of pride. You also may be filled with excitement as you anticipate the next phase of your lives. As you sit before me, I see great accomplishments and great hope. I look forward to hearing all the great things about your future endeavors. Go and make a difference. Make the world a better place. You have what it takes. In the words of Dr. Seuss, you're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting. So go, get on your way. Class of 2019, congratulations for a job well done. And to one and all, I welcome each of you once again, for this is indeed a grand occasion. Welcome. At this time, we will have words of invocation by Elijah Davis.
Good morning. Evening. I am Elijah Davis, and I have the precious honor of delivering our words of inspiration and invocation to our superintendent, Dr. Beasley, board officials, to our principals, Dr. Shaw, Dr. Ramsey, and Dr. Baker, and esteemed dignitaries, parents, and the illustrious class of 2019. I'd like to start by asking, what all did it take for you to get here today? What all did it take for you to cross the street? What all did it take for you to wake up this morning? Did you have to cry at night? Did you have to stay up late? Did you have some conversations that were hard to have? Maybe you had to go through a sickness that you thought would hold you back from pressing towards your goal. Well, today, I tell you to embrace your past, because without it, you wouldn't be here. Everything that has happened in your past, it was necessary, and you are here for a reason, and it was purpose for your now. Stand firm in your past. Know who you are and know that the sky is the limit to what you can have. And to the class of 2019, always remember that we are the head and not the tail. We are above and not beneath. We are the lenders and not the borrowers. We are more than conquerors, and we are the class of 2019.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may now be seated. Seniors, please remain standing. And may you please repeat the Elite Scholars Academy School Creed after me. I am an elite scholar. As an elite scholar, I am a lifelong learner. I will commit myself to a life of exploration and discovery. As an elite scholar, I am part of a school family who will help me to be my best. And I will always help others around me to be their best. We all respect each other, work together, grow together, learn together, and succeed together. As an elite scholar, I am proud to be a hardworking student and a servant to my family, school, and community. I am proud to perform to give my very best. As an elite scholar, I am competent, compassionate, and conscientious. As an elite scholar, I will attend a college of my choice and pursue a career that will be fulfilling and meaningful. I will plan for success and settle for nothing less than excellence. As an elite scholar Royal Knight, I am prepared to lead when called upon, follow when necessary, and to excel in all endeavors. I am the world, and the world is me. You may now be seated.
Welcome, fellow graduates, family, faculty, and distinguished guests. My name is Chloe Elise Vincent, and I am proud to be our Elite Scholars Academy Class of 2019 Salutatorian. While many of us have probably checked out mentally from school since around prom, today marks the official end of our high school academic career. For all of us, graduation is the culmination of a long 7-year journey at Elite Scholars Academy. Most of us have been together since the 6th grade. Now, Elite isn't for the faint of heart slackers. Dr. Shaw would never allow any of that. It takes determination, focus, commitment, and some resourcefulness to finish strong at Elite. Well, guess what? We made it, and I'm so proud of us. Can we just celebrate ourselves for a minute? When we started at Elite, we knew it had a reputation of being a serious school for smart kids. By high school, many of us were over being at the nerdy school, and we wanted to leave Elite to go to a school that had a football team, lit parties, and new faces. We should all know our parents chose Elite because they wanted the best for us. We are black and brown faces from a community where people don't always give us credit for being smart or good. Some people don't expect anything from us but failure, crime, and teen parenthood. But our parents realized that a rigorous high school education would prepare us for success after graduation. We didn't know it then, but they were right. Look around. We defied the odds. We are not those negative statistics. We had the best possible education from the most ride or die, devoted, and committed teachers in Clayton County, dare I say, in the state. We are amazing. We truly are. With a bit of reflection, this class has left an impressive legacy for those to come. The underclassmen have gigantic shoes to fill. Let's just brag on ourselves for a minute, shall we? Those of us who have been here the longest recall that our state exam scores in the 6th and 7th grade allowed for elite scholars to become a blue ribbon school. We did that. Since then, our class continued to pursue and achieve the highest degree of excellence. We had the largest number of dual enrollment students in any year, and 16 of us got our associate's degree on May 4th. All of us, yes, 72, were accepted into over 100 universities. This is the largest graduating class in Elite Scholars history, and over half of us are honor graduates, which means we have GPAs of 3.5 or higher. Let's just get a little deeper into our black and brown excellence, shall we? Lois Teobachwe got a full ride to Emory University and placed first in the state in the National History Day documentary competition. Our valedictorian, Olalade Abdulai, is a National Merit Scholar, and he also won a full ride to MIT. We're not just excelling in academics, we're also holding it down in sports too. Gabrielle Lope, who will attend UNC in the fall, placed 5th in the state for shot put twice, and she beat the school record for shot put twice. Halim Bashir received the first swim scholarship in Elite Scholars history, and he is attending Point University. I'm graduating with a 4.71 GPA. I've earned over 90 college credit hours, and I've been accepted into Princeton, Penn, Columbia, Brown, and Emory. In addition, I was accepted into the program in liberal medical education, PLEME, which means I was guaranteed acceptance into Brown's Warren Alpert Medical School as an entering freshman. God willing, I will have 2 Ivy League degrees in 8 years. We are truly blessed. I could go on all night about how exceptional our class is, but my point is that our legacy of excellence will serve as an example to underclassmen for years to come. Believe it or not, they look up to us, just as we admired those who graduated before us. I want to take a minute or two to reminisce about our time at Elite. In the 6th grade, we chanted every morning until our throats were sore, and we made perfect scores on the state exams. In 7th grade, we made weekly trips to Skate Zone while taking Dr. Baker's exams on the school creed. In 8th grade, we made cars out of CDs and rubber bands, and we were real city girls and city boys at Universal Studios. In 9th grade, we were thrust into our first AP class, in which we struggled through Padilla discussions and DBQs while we tried to retrieve half of our class from China. In the 10th grade, we accepted that college prep was our reality, and many of us fled to Clayton State. In 11th grade, Ramatalai Jain graduated early, making us both happy and proud. And Mr. Joseph, who was a joy to be around, unfortunately passed away. This year was undoubtedly the most bittersweet year. It was the most eye-opening year for us as well. In all these years of trying to be and act grown, a threat of being on our own in the real world is staring us down like Dr. Ramsey in the hallway. We got into those colleges of our choices to pursue those meaningful and fulfilling careers that will impact the world. Now we have to push ourselves harder than before for ourselves. Too much of our time, sweat, and tears, and too much of our parents' time and money has been invested for us to not be successful. Look, my mom already told and threatened me that I can't go to Brown and lose my mind because I don't have a trust fund to fall back on. And I cannot live with her as an adult. Now is the time for us to figure out life for ourselves, to chart our own course, to pursue degrees, to give back to our communities, and to make those coins. We decide today how the rest of our lives will turn out. We make choices that will impact our futures today and every day. Fortunately, we Royal Knights have been in training for 7 years, and when you train that long, you can run marathons. Today, we end one marathon, and we're starting another. So many of you in the graduating class have touched my life more than you know. For those few critical years in middle school, I was really self-conscious. I felt that I was always being judged, and even though most of it was normal middle school angst, many of you, just by being friendly, funny, and kind people, made me feel like I had a home away from home. I have many people I love in this class, but I must shout out my best friends, Jakaris Brown, Nia Weeks, Kafwi Tugbanu, and my second sister, Gabby Lope. You are the people I came to with everything. My laughter, my tears, my accomplishments, my failures. I am so blessed that I came to Elite, because if I had not, I would have never met people like you. You guys are family, and although I will miss you intensely, I am so proud of the bright futures ahead of each of you. Plus, we have FaceTime, so we'll never be far apart. I think I can speak for the entire class when I want to say I want to thank Dr. Baker for all she's done for us. Dr. Baker, you started as our teacher in the 7th grade, making us recite the school creed and write what seems like unreasonably long 5-page essays. And over the years, you turned into our class's maternal figure. Yes, you have 72 children. You took on the role of our sponsor, and you did your best to ensure that we have the best senior year possible. We will always have these memories to take with us. And I also want to thank Dr. Shaw, Dr. Ramsey, and Ms. Brown for their encouragement and willingness to help us with whatever we needed. You've impacted our lives more than you will ever know. Thank you also to Mr. Jordan and Mrs. Lorme for helping me get into the Governor's Honors Program for Latin. That camp was one of the best experiences of my life. Mr. Jordan, in the 5 years that I was in your class, you allowed me to embrace and explore my love for ancient cultures, and I'm so grateful. When I visited Rome, I felt like everything you taught me was right in front of my eyes. It was crazy. My mom thought that I could translate ancient inscriptions, and she kept making me translate all kinds of things, but I couldn't, but I tried though. Coach Greenlee, thank you for being a mentor to me and to so many of my peers. You opened doors for me when you suggested I become an athletic trainer 4 years ago, and again when you made me when you made me the head of Elite's first student athletic training program. I gained confidence in myself and with new challenges that seemed intimidating. Now I'm a boss, and I appreciate you. I personally want to thank Coach Shelton, Dr. Spurley, Ms. Hutchins, Dr. Edwards, Mr. Hong, and Ms. Sheffield for being amazing teachers, coaches, and role models in my life and in the lives of so many of my peers. Class, we definitely worked hard for every award given to us tonight, but we achieved nothing by ourselves. Some of us might have gotten on their last nerves and made them consider quitting a time or two, but we appreciate your commitment. Can we just applaud our teachers? Most importantly, I want to thank all the parents and family members in attendance tonight. I'm sure I speak for all of us when I say we appreciate all the love and support you pour into us every single day. My great-grandmother, Virginia, says, "Give me flowers while I'm alive." So class, can we honor and applaud our families? Personally, I want to thank God for bringing me through and through high school. I'm grateful to Him for the opportunities that I've been afforded. I don't take them lightly because to whom much is given, much is required. To my mom, my dad, my sister, brother, grandparents, great-grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, and friends here tonight, I love you and I'm so blessed to have you in my life. Thank you for your prayers, constant encouragement, love, support, correction, and guidance. I would not be standing here strong and successful tonight without you. Family is everything. My mom taught me the value of education when I was still in preschool, a lesson she got from her grandmother who said that an education is something that no man can take away from you. My mother told me that not doing my best was never an option, so I didn't try her or my life. I got all A's. If I can leave you with any words of advice, I will say this. Speak life into your future pursuits and aggressively go get it. What we say and how we think matters. For at least 2 years now, every time we drive past Grady Memorial Hospital, my little 6-year-old brother, Wyatt, says, "Look, sissy, it's your hospital. You'll be a doctor there." Even when I doubted myself, my family believed in me. And look at me now. I'm accepted into medical school before I've even stepped foot on a college campus. So yes, YE, I can be a doctor at Grady. Class, the power of life and death is in our tongue. Believe that. Fellow graduates, this is our last terrific Tuesday. No more formal uniforms, school creeds, or homerooms. No more testing, field trips, and study halls. I will miss you all, but I'm so excited to see what the future holds for each of you. 10 years from now, we may not remember all the schoolwork at Elite. We may not even fit into our prom dresses and suits, but we will remember each other and we will fondly reminisce about the fun times that we had. I wish the Elite Scholars Academy class of 2019 all the success in your future endeavors. May you all do great things and become great people that touch lives and change the world. And for Dr. Baker, remember that we're the baddest, period.
Hey, Tay. Okay. Good evening, students, parents, faculty, guests, friends, and family. My name is Olalade Abdullahi, and I'm the valedictorian of the 2019 graduating class of Elite Scholars Academy. It's been a very long road, but we're finally here, the culmination of over 13 years of education. During my many attempts at writing this speech, my sister told me to just come up here, say thanks, peace out, get off the stage. I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'd like to take this time to discuss 5 major things I learned during my time in high school. Number 1, nobody has to do anything. Of course, there are some non-negotiable aspects of life, such as obtaining food, clothing, or a place to live, but how you choose to do these things is entirely up to you, and no one can force you to do things in one particular way or another. Meaning, you shouldn't complain about working a job you dislike or find boring because no one forced you or tricked you into taking the job. How you decide to live your life is your choice, and you're free to neglect even the most basic responsibilities as long as you're prepared to deal with any consequences. With all this in mind, I believe it's important to always follow a path that will allow you to do the things that make you happy. This isn't always an easy rule to live by. For example, spending hours on homework assignments does not make me happy. And believe it or not, valedictorians think about dropping out of school too. But you don't always know when or where you'll reap the benefits of all the effort you've put into something, and I found things to be just as Nelson Mandela once said. It always seems impossible until it's done. Number 2, being different is okay. Throughout my time in elementary school, I was always the African booty scratcher, and so on. I had to deal with questions that were, to say the least, ignorant and offensive, like, in Africa, do you guys ride lions and elephants to school? Do you let them eat the teachers you don't like? Or the school librarian who asked, how did your family survive in Africa for so long with tents as homes and rivers as your sources of water? And my personal favorite that I still hear every now and then, what country are you from? Africa? Then they look at me like I don't know what I'm talking about when I try to explain that Africa is a continent, not a country. And teaching people how to say my name for the first time is a whole other issue entirely. I just end up nodding and smiling after the 3rd or 4th try. However, since then, I've come to believe that the goal of these questions and comments isn't always to be offensive or insulting. A lot of times, they're simply the result of a lack of information. By allowing these situations, as uncomfortable as they may be, to be an opportunity to educate and start a conversation, a better acceptance can be created for people of all cultures, identities, and backgrounds. Number 3, success is what you make it. As a 9th grader, my idea of success was completing summer reading assignments using only SparkNotes and not having a 0 in the gradebook for a document-based question essay. During senior year, my idea of success shifted to having a decent SAT score and getting into a good college. Now, although I'm not sure what my next big idea of success will be, I do know that I never want to see another ACT, SAT, or AP exam again. And I also know that success will present itself in different ways to different people. Everything isn't made for everybody, and your personal achievements can always be given value based on how you compare to other people. On this stage are future doctors, lawyers, business owners, engineers, producers, artists, and each of us deserves honor and recognition for making it this far and allowing this to be one of many displays of perseverance and success. Graduating and moving on from high school is a bittersweet occasion, but like Winnie the Pooh says, I always get to where I'm going by walking away from where I've been. In order to leave a legacy, you have to actually leave first. And although this doesn't make it any easier, the only way to achieve whatever's next is by moving on and moving forward. Number 4, everyone is not your friend. Every person you meet will not have doing what's best for you as their top priority. You won't get along with everybody you meet, and as much as you want certain relationships to work out, you just won't be compatible with every person. Apologies don't always fix everything, and some relationships aren't worth changing who you are. And that's all okay. I learned to surround myself with people who support me, encourage me, and maintain similar goals and values. I found an amazing group of friends during my time in high school, and I know making it here would have been much more difficult without them. When moving on to a new chapter of life, saying goodbye is often the hardest part, but I consider myself lucky to have relationships that make saying goodbye so difficult. And finally, number 5, always say thank you. First of all, I'd like to thank God. He doesn't always get me to where I want to be, but he always gets me to where I need to be. But throughout the past 18 and a half years of my life, I find it amazing that there's only ever been one person who's consistently been there for me through everything. Through birthdays, school plays, asthma attacks, sinus infections, spelling bees, graduations, and everything in between, my mother has been there for it all. My mother is the kind of woman who does things on her own, keeps moving even through the worst situations, never takes no for an answer, and will sacrifice anything for her children because she wants them to have a better life than she did. She's the kind of woman who wants the dishes washed, the kitchen cleaned, and the clothes folded before morning because somehow it helps her sleep better. She's the kind of person who still tries to help me with my homework even though she has no idea what a differential equation is. The kind of person you call when you don't know who else to call. She's strong, intelligent, beautiful, and inspiring, but she is not one of my little friends. She's one of the sweetest people you'll ever meet unless you mess with one of her kids. She raised me to believe that I can accomplish anything I set my mind to. When I was trying to decide what career path to choose, she never really pushed me towards or away from anything. Once, when I told her I wanted to be a farmer, all she said was, "How many cars can you buy me on a farmer's salary?" I decided not to be a farmer. But she always gives the best advice, even when her only justification is, "Because I said so." Advice like, if the cashier says the computer isn't taking the coupon, ask for a manager. I bet you the computer starts taking the coupon then. Or advice like, never give someone who doesn't have the strength to pull you up in life the opportunity to drag you down. Or, always stand up straight, speak your mind, and be yourself. I didn't move 6,000 miles to raise scared children. She taught me how to walk, speak, read, and write, but that is not why I love her. I love her because if, through some unfortunate tragedy, I lose the ability to walk, speak, read, or write, my mother would drop everything to teach me all over again. She's committed and dedicated always, unconditionally, without doubt and without hesitation. I can't imagine life without her, and I am grateful for all that she's done for me. Thank you, Mom. I also want to thank my dad from the time he came into my life. He's always supported me, provided for me, and been there for me. Thank you, Dad. I'd like to thank my uncle as well for everything he's done for me and my mom throughout my life. I'd also like to thank everyone who supported me throughout my entire academic journey, my siblings, family, friends, co-workers, hey Tay, teachers, Quizlet, Yahoo Answers, and Google.com. Special shout outs to Dr. Baker, Ms. Hutchins, Ms. Brown, and Dr. Shaw for guiding me through senior year. Once again, congratulations to my fellow classmates. I'd like to leave you all with one last quote before I go. Behind you are all your memories, before you are all your dreams, around you are all who love you, within you is all that you need. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I will now present to you the 2019 senior class profile. I get excited because each senior class is different and brings its own uniqueness. The class of 2019 definitely will not disappoint. We are known for being a school that focuses on being the best individual that one can be. Our competition is not other schools. We are our own competition. We want every student to be the best version of themselves. Being the best can take on several different forms. At this time, I would like for every senior to please stand. Distinguished guests, parents, faculty, and staff, it is the expectation that Elite Scholars has 100% graduation rate. We have met that expectation. We started with 72 seniors, the largest graduating class that we have to date, and we are graduating 72 seniors today. Seniors, please remain standing because I would also like to acknowledge that 100% of you have been accepted into a college or university in harmony with our creed that you will attend the college of your choice. Not mine, not Dr. Shaw's, not Dr. Baker's, not your parents, your choice. And we are so proud that you have those options before you. Congratulations. There are many other things that makes this class unique and special. And as their motto says, the best you've ever seen. I would like to highlight a few people at this time. Will Mr. Elijah Davis please stand? We have nicknames for our students, and Elijah has been known as Minister Davis for a while now. But the reality is, Elijah Davis was ordained as a minister last year, and we are so proud of him, and we wish him well. We wish him well as he matriculates to Morehouse College in a few months. Will Mr. Halim Bashir please stand? Halim received our first full sports scholarship in swimming. As a community lifeguard, he saved a young man's life from drowning. You see, at Elite, we do stress academics, but really, we also strive to help build character. I say help because Halim has always had a tribe behind him, starting with his parents. No one cares if you have straight A's if you are not a good person. Swimming is a passion for Halim, and we are so proud that he will be putting that passion to good use at Point University later on this year. Will Mr. Rolando Morales please stand? Rolando, like many of our seniors, started with us as a sixth grader. But unlike most students, he came into our school as an English language learner, where English was not his primary language. For some, this could have been a barrier holding him back. But not only did Rolando test out of the ELL program, but as a high school student, Rolando was our first student to participate in the dual enrollment program with the University of Alabama. He went on to finish out his senior year of dual enrollment with Atlanta Technical College, and he plans on calling Georgia State University his home come August. Job well done, Rolando. There There's another part of the creed that references the importance of being a globally competent citizen who cares for his fellow man and puts action behind those words. I am a servant to my family, school, and community, and I am the world, and the world is me. This year, we had several different seals that students could qualify for in harmony with those lines. The first seal, the International Skills Diploma seal, certifies that a student has met the Georgia requirements for being a globally competent individual. 2 of our seniors met those strict qualifications. Will Miss Lois Tebachwe and Mr. Olalade Abdullahi please stand to be recognized? Please remain standing because the next seal is one that was just introduced this school year. The Civic Engagement Seal certifies that a student is civic-minded both in the knowledge, but also has volunteered and spent time helping those in the community. Miss Lois Tebachwe, Mr. Olalade Abdullahi, Mr. Kobe Brown, please stand. Mr. Ikpamwosa Jeffrey Inabulele, Miss Mufida Abdul Kadir, Miss Alicia Gonzalez, and Miss Chloe Vincent. These 7 students have earned the Civic Engagement Seal. Congratulations. Will Miss Elvira Morales and Miss Alexia Dominguez Leyva please stand? The Biliteracy Seal certifies that a student is fluent in more than one language, has taken an AP exam in that language, and has earned a 3 or higher on the exam. Job well done to Miss Morales and Miss Dominguez Leyva for receiving this seal. And congratulations to all of our students who received a seal this year. Thank you for going above and beyond. Speaking of going above and beyond, will Miss Chloe Vincent please stand? Miss Vincent mentioned that she attended the Governor's Honors Program, but there's a little more to that. She was the first student, our first student to attend the Governor's Honors Program in Latin. The Governor's Honors Program is a rigorous, intensive summer program, and only a select number of students from each county are chosen. She was actually the only student from Clayton County Public Schools to attend as a Latin student. Congratulations, Chloe, and job well done. Will Mr. Thurman Belton please stand? Mr. Belton will be our second student inducted into the United States Navy. Congratulations, Mr. Belton, on your commission. We expect great things. Let's delve a bit deeper into academics. It was earlier mentioned that 100% of our seniors were accepted into a college or university. But I would like to highlight 3 students who have gone, again, above and beyond as far as having choices and options. Will Mr. Jaden Boyce please stand? Jaden was accepted into 25 colleges and universities. And he plans to attend North Carolina A&T, the college of his choice. Will Mr. Malik Polk please stand? Malik was accepted into 27 colleges and universities and will attend the college of his choice, Georgia State University. Will Mr. Victor Dinkins please stand? Victor has been accepted into 35 colleges and universities. And he will attend the college of his choice, Alabama A&M University. Getting into the college of one's choice is a big accomplishment, certainly. But let's face it, financing the dream is something totally different. That is just one reason that we encourage students to participate in the dual enrollment program. This program has been around for decades, and many schools participate in it. But at Elite Scholars Academy, we strongly encourage our students to dive into dual enrollment. As Chloe mentioned, this year, we had a record-setting number of students to participate in dual enrollment. This year, we had 4 schools that students matriculated: Clayton State University, Truett McConnell University, Atlanta Technical College, and Southern Crescent College. We had over 100 students, grades 10 through 12, who participated in the dual enrollment program this year. Over 40% were seniors. At this time, will all seniors who participated in dual enrollment please stand to be acknowledged? Thank you. Clayton State had 40 students to graduate with their associate's degree. Out of that 40, 16 were Elite Scholar students. %40 of the students who graduating are sitting on this stage right now. Will the following students please stand at this time to be recognized for your hard work and accomplishments? Mr. Olalade Abdullahi, Mr. Jaden Boyce, Mr. Torrance Bridges, Mr. Kobe Brown, Miss Frida Carrera, Mr. Anero Cooper, Miss India Denton, Mr. Ikwamosa Jeffrey Inabulele, Miss Kristen Fields, Miss Alicia Gonzalez, Mr. Kyle James, Mr. Adam Lope, Miss Gabrielle Lope, Miss Lois Tebachwe, Miss Kafui Tagbanu, and Miss Chloe Vincent. Congratulations on a job well done, scholars. Thank you. Parents, at this time, I would like to stop and speak to you for a moment. People say that it takes a village to raise a child. And while that is true, it cannot be overlooked the amount of time and effort that you as parents have put in. I know that ultimately the student had to walk through the door, but I also know that you have been there walking right beside them. So thank you for your support, your guidance, sometimes being the foot on their neck. Thank you for being whatever was necessary. One major way that students can pay you back is obviously by being the best individual that they can be. Another way is helping to finance their way through college and minimize the bottom line. Will all the seniors who have earned a scholarship towards their college career please stand? Thank you. Let's talk about the Hope Scholarship and the Zell Miller Scholarships, which are specific to Georgia. This year, about 64% of our students qualify for either the Hope Scholarship, which covers 80% of their tuition to a Georgia public school, or the Zell Miller Scholarship, which covers 100% of their tuition to a Georgia public school. In all, this equals to about $1.5 million in Hope funds that our seniors have earned this year. Congratulations, seniors. I would also like to highlight a few students who have earned the most money towards scholarships. Will Mr. Malik Pope please stand? We know that Malik was accepted into 27 schools. He has also earned over $1 million in scholarships. Thank you, Malik. Will Miss Chloe Vincent please stand? Chloe mentioned that she was accepted into several schools: Columbia, Princeton, University of Penn, Emory. Each school gave her a substantial amount of money. She also has earned over $1 million in scholarships. Thank you, Chloe. Will Miss Gabrielle Lope please stand? Gabrielle was accepted into several schools as well, and she has earned over $1.2 million in scholarships. And she will attend the college of her choice, University of North Carolina. Go Tar Heels. Thank you, Gabrielle. Will Mr. Olalade Abdullahi please stand? Before I mention his scholarship amount, I want you to know that Mr. Abdullahi is our star student for CCPS, and that means that he scored the highest score on the SAT in the county. And I want to make sure I got this right, so let me know. Out of 1,600, you scored 1,540? Okay. Olalade is also our first ever National Merit Scholar. Let me explain to you what that means. Out of 1.4 million students who qualify for the scholarship, only about 50,000 win. Only one in Clayton County won. Out of the 8 Ivy League schools in the United States, Olalade was accepted into Yale, Princeton, Columbia, Dartmouth, University of Penn, Cornell, and Brown University. And Olalade, I am waiting on Harvard to call me back because I need to have a conversation with them. Okay. As if all of these accomplishments were not enough, Dr. Shaw, can you please come up? Only 300 students nationwide received this scholarship. In Clayton County, only 2 students received this scholarship. I am pleased and honored to announce that we have our second ever Gates Scholarship recipient, Mr. Olalade Abdullahi. And that means that he has earned over $2.7 million in scholarships. And we know that he has chosen to attend the college of his choice, MIT. He did receive that full scholarship. That's in addition to the Gates Scholarship. Congratulations, Mr. Abdullahi. Last year, I was so excited to announce that for 63 seniors, those seniors earned over $6 million in scholarships. Dr. Baker that year, knowing that she was the senior class sponsor, she set a goal of $8 million for the class of 2019. We have 72 seniors. We'll go up a couple million. I am ecstatic to announce that the class of 2019 is truly the best we have ever seen. You have earned $11 million. $11,319,000 in scholarships. We are so very proud of you, seniors. Congratulations.
The Atlanta Journal-Constitution awards the AJC Cup to a student who has worked hard to attain a well-rounded education. The decision is based upon academic excellence, leadership, community service, and extracurricular involvement. The winner of the 2019 AJC Cup is Lois Tabachwe. At this time, we will have some other special recognitions and scholarship awards. I'm going to call Mr. Rick Shrewsbury, our partner in education of Herff Jones, to come at this time.
Good evening. Well, I'm going to have to say that I am very impressed with this group of graduates, and to hear those numbers from these graduates is awesome. Congratulations, all of you. At every high school in Clayton County, I provide one scholarship. It's very special to me. It's in honor of my parents, who are both teachers here in the state of Georgia. And I'm very proud to present that scholarship to one of our seniors. And the goal is that they move on and pursue a degree and have a successful career. So I'm very proud to present this $500 scholarship to Deja Weish.
At this time, our superintendent and CEO of schools, I will ask Dr. Beasley to come as he is bearing gifts for the class of members of the class of 2019.
Good afternoon, everyone. To this class, thank you all, the Board of Education members, for joining me. This class is really breaking records, and I will just say this, you all should know, leave here and let people know the civic engagement seal that they mentioned today, students were recognized. Clayton County and this entire state, we were the school district with the highest number of seals in this state. We had 68, clearly we have those students here, and the district behind us only had 27. Clayton County, this class contributes to us breaking records. For the first time in the history of our school district, our student scholarship total on record right now is over $80 million. So if you did not know, you should know that in January we started the Clayton County Public Schools Foundation. We have been raising funds since January, and this year we've raised so far almost, if not over, $200,000. Last year when we came to graduation, we awarded one student a scholarship, one student. This year at every high school, we're awarding 14 scholarships. Some of the students will get 1,000, some of the students will get 500, but all of them will get a check today that they can spend as they please. I want our community to do one thing for me. If you have Cash App, and you should, because they'll need you to have Cash App, or maybe not, they have so many scholarships. We want you to continue to donate to our foundation because we want to increase at every high school every year the number of scholarships that we're awarding to our students. We want our students to know when they leave Clayton County Public Schools that they are appreciated, we're very proud of them, and we want them to do well. And so Cash App, $CCPS Foundation. So as I call your name, young people, please come and receive your cash scholarship. Jessica Walton. Otar Agburu. Frida Carrera. Mufaida Abdul Kader. Elijah Davis. Jordan Crawford. Alexia Leva. Hadassah Dambreville. Axel Vasquez. Jaden Babb. Anthony Luna. Josiah St. Hilaire. Shania Lewis. Armani Bates. Let's congratulate these young people.
Class of 2019, it is time. Ira Maria Onate, President of Class of 2019. Amari Pickett, Vice President, Class of 2019. Olalade Abdullahi, Valedictorian. Chloe Vincent, Salutatorian. Mufida Abdul Qadir. Otur Agburu. Jaden Babb. Halim Bashir. Armani Bates. Thurman Belton. Sol Baroa. Justin Blewett. Jaden Boyce. Kayla Bridges. Torrance Bridges. Jakaris Brown. Kobe Brown. Marvin Brown Jr. Frida Carrera. Anero Cooper. Noe Cortez Reyes. Jordan Crawford. Alan Michael Cothrell. Caius Dabney. Hadassah Dambreville. Tina Dang. Elijah Davis. India Denton. Victor Dinkins. Alexia Dominguez Leyva. Ikpamosa Jeffrey Inabulele. Kristen Fields. Colin Fields. Kyle Fields. Alicia Gonzalez. Kirsten Harden. Nadia Henderson. Halima Haisaw. Kyle James. Anissa Jester. Alexis Johnson. Diamond Levan. Shania Lewis. Varon Lagonde. Jaron Little. Adam Lowe. Gabrielle Lowe. Anthony Luna. Kaylor Matthew. Elvira Morales. Rolando Morales. Ngozi Jessica Opene. Christine Oswagu. Jeremiah Philippe August. Malik Polk. Courtney Reed. Dejanay Richardson. Josiah Saint Hilaire. Micah Scott. Keelius Shannon. Jordan Smith. Kelvin Smith Jr. Lois Tay Botchway. Kafui Tagbanu. Axel Vasquez. Brian Wallace. Jessica Walton. Nia Simone Weeks. Mauricio White. Otiana Willis. Deja White. And last, but certainly not least, Emilion Yates.
To the great principal here, Dr. Shaw, to the faculty and staff, to our Board of Education, Representative Glanton, administration, to all of our community parents, to all of you today. We're very proud of these young people standing before us today. I can tell you this, my soul has been fed just listening here. As I listen to y'all's bishop, where's the bishop? As I listen to the Val and Sal, I really don't have anything else to add to what's been said. I would just say to you all, continue your journey, and as you navigate life, while you feed your mind, and I'm confident all of you will, feed your soul. Feed your soul. You'll run into some people when you get to these colleges and universities who will look at you and they'll be taken aback by the color of your skin, color of your hair. Those are folk who hadn't fed their soul. I want you to do what? Feed your soul. When a professor tells you what you can't do, feed your soul. When life tells you that it won't happen when you want it to happen, it's okay. Feed your soul. Whatever you do and all you're getting, feed your soul. When you feel good, feed your soul. When you feel depressed, feed your soul. With that being stated, to this entire community, it gives me great pleasure as your superintendent, by the power invested in me as the superintendent of the Clayton County Board of Education. We hereby confirm that you have met all the requirements for Clayton County Public Schools in the state of Georgia, and you are hereby considered graduated. You may take your tassel from one side to the next. Congratulations.
Audience, we'll ask that you just give us one moment so that we can recess. If you will just hold on, audience, so we'll give our platform guests and our graduates a chance to recess. So please clear the aisles, audience. Please do that. Please, audience, clear the aisle. Dr. Shaw, one final thing that we'd like to leave with you as a class of 2019, we want to leave a legacy behind. So in the name of Mr. Joseph Stegall and Alice Ogunjobi, we are establishing a scholarship from the class of 2019. So we will live on, guys. There will be a class of 2019 Stegall Ogunjobi Scholarship for future students who exemplify great character, school spirit, and service. Graduates, you know how I feel about you, so I'm not going to say a whole lot. I'm going to ask you now to go confidently in the direction of your dreams and live the life that you've dreamed of. Okay? Please start the music. I'm going to ask our guests to leave. Our Maria, you know what to do. Guests, please wait so that we can exit.